What's going on, everybody? Got a 2012 BMW 528i. The issue that I was having with it, my fuel gauge was showing that it was on E and there was gas in the car. Caused the check engine light to come on. The two codes that came up was fuel level sensor A, fuel level sensor B, circuit high. It was two codes. And I did some running around. Bought a fuel pump off of another BMW. Ended up buying a whole fuel tank off of a BMW, mainly because first person told me that the solution to the problem: replace the fuel tank, replace the fuel pump. That did not fuel pump does not have the fuel level sensor on it. And so I just made this video because after $460, I realized that I did not need any of this. The reason why that code came on and the fuel gauge wasn't working is because these two, which is connected to the fuel level sensor, and you can see it's right down in there, but these two is fuel level sensor A and fuel level sensor B. They go together, and then they clip onto the bottom part of the fuel pump, this right here. So these two go together, they clip together, and then they clip on to here. And then when you're taking your fuel pump out, when you unplug this right here, this is what sends the data back to the computer, and the gauge on the front showing where your gas is at. So I didn't even realize it when I initially took the fuel pump out, that there was nothing connected to the bottom of it, and I couldn't find a video on YouTube that explained this particular problem. I should have paid more attention to the videos that showed, them taking the fuel pump out, so I could see that, there was something that was supposed to be connected to the bottom there. So there goes the issue, there goes the solution to it. I had a guy who sells, they got a legitimate business strictly selling BMW parts, and when I went there looking for the fuel level sensor itself, the guy told me that they have them, and when I got there, they had one of their mechanics come up, and he said that there's two sensors. One is on this side, which is this one, and there's another one on this side. And if you can see, there is no way of getting into this side. So the guy tells me I have to replace the entire fuel tank just to fix this issue. They sold this fuel tank to me for $300. Definitely a lesson learned. Don't look at it as a waste of money because I was able to figure it out once I got it here. So it was just a $460 lesson. Fuel pump itself cost me $160. So there you have it. If you have an issue again with your fuel gauge showing that it's on E and a check engine light is on for fuel level sensor, these are your culprits. The fuel leveler is attached to this blue wire on the other end of the blue wire, and sensor A, sensor B. If you needed to replace these sensors, it's very simple. You just unloop it from right there, pull the actual level up, unloop it going back this way, and that's it. That is it. 2012 BMW 528i F10.